Good evening all and welcome to another video on All Hail the Ale. Tonight we're going for a nice dark one. We are going for a stout from Magic Rock. Which one is this one? It is the Dark Arts Hazelnut. And it is described as a surreal stout and it contains chocolate, hazelnut and vanilla flavours. What can I tell you about it on the can? Not a lot. It does contain though barley and hazelnuts as well as the usual kind of ingredients. And what did I pay for this? I didn't. The wife bought it for me when she went shopping in Sainsbury's, I believe it was. So expected to be about 182 quid a can, something like that. So I do like Dark Arts. I love the original Dark Arts, and I love hazelnuts. I love everything about them. So hopefully this is a bit of a marriage made in heaven. So without further ado, with there not being a huge amount of information on the can, I mean, that's the artwork. You know, you've got your typical Magic Rock artwork going on and a little bit of bump on the back, but really very little to tell you about the beer other than the bit at the bottom there, the chocolate, hazelnut and vanilla. So let's crack it open and see what we think. So I'm hoping for a decent body and a nice kind of praline type aroma. The pour is black. What have we got? We've got a very tan head. We've got jet black. I mean, I can't see anything through. I know my hand looks like it's off to one side, but literally there's nothing coming through. We've got a fair amount of carbonation from that's culminated in that head. It looks reasonably kind of honeycomb-ish. I'm not going to sort of tip the glass up and show you. Try. Maybe, who knows. Anyway, but yeah, take it from me, it's kind of honeycomb on top. Nice and dark, and generally looks quite nice. Looks like a good stout. Let's have a whiff. Oh, I am getting the honeycomb, the hazelnut. The hazelnut's coming through in a big way. Roasted malt, hazelnut, lots of praline. Think Ferrero Rocher, that kind of thing is going on. It smells lovely. Anyway, smells good, looks good. Let's go for a taste. Everything you get on the aroma is present in the flavour. It is roasted malt. There is that kind of sweet vanilla, there's a dark chocolate, and there's that praline hazelnut thing going on as well. Yeah, it delivers. Now, as you may or may not know from when I drink my stouts, I like to drink them slightly warmer. So I've got this one at room temp to allow the flavours to pop. And they do. You know, everything is there. The malt hits you first, then that hazelnut, it stays with you. It's still there now from those first couple of sips. The chocolate kind of sits in the background and the vanilla sweetness just kind of brings it all together. There's a nice little bit of coffee going on as well. Yeah, and the finish is quite bitter. There is that roasted malt that starts and then it finishes as well. The body though, I'll say that's the only slight kind of letdown, shall we say. It's not as heavy as I was hoping for, but then again it is only 5% ABV. And it was only £1.82 quid a can. So I was not expecting sort of engine oil in terms of, sorry, not 5%, 6% ABV. I wasn't expecting the engine oil type consistency at all. I was just hoping for perhaps a little bit more than what we've got. That said, it's not thin in any way. It's just not as heavy as I was hoped for. All round, I like that. Satisfies my needs when I have a stout. So, let's give it a bit of a score, shall we? Dark Arts Hazelnut Surreal Stout from Magic Rock. What do I think of you? Would I buy you again? Yeah, I would. Well, I say I'd buy it again. I would go and buy it for the first time. I would let the wife buy it for me again. Absolutely, 100%. Like I said, it's got all the flavours that I enjoy. It's got coffee, it's got chocolate. You've got that lovely hazelnut aroma, and most importantly, excuse me, it translates onto the flavour, and you've got a vanilla sweetness to kind of bring it all together and just kind of balance off those dark bitter chocolate and the roasted malts. Would I rush out and buy it? Yeah, I think I would. I think I would. Even when you take into account the fact that it's kind of lacking a little bit in body, it's really good. You know, it's got all those flavours. It's got everything you expect from a well-rounded, well-developed stout, apart from just, say, a little bit of body. I'm going to perhaps get another one and try it cold and see how that kind of affects it. See if it just kind of just mute. I expect it to mute some of the flavours, but I also expect it just to kind of give it a little bit more of a concentrated kind of body. I find that sometimes with stouts, the colder they are, that they kind of sit and kind of stiffen up a little bit, if that makes sense. Whereas when they're warm, everything is kind of loose and able to just sort of float around and do its thing. It sounds weird, I know, but it is what it is. It's how I get there. So yes, I would rush out and buy it again. Is it perfect? No. But again, like I say, the body could do with just lifting and just sort of thickening up a little bit. Just to make it completely spot on the level, cracking. But that said, it's still very, very good. So I'm going to give Dark Arts Hazelnut Surreal Stout from Magic Rock 4.5 out of 5 on the old Untapped score sheet. So, it's good beer. If you haven't tried it, I suggest you do. If you have tried it, there's a little comment section down below. Let me know what you think. And yeah, there's some other buttons down there as well. You've got the like, dislike, and the subscribe button. Use any combination of them as you wish. I'm going to go and enjoy this beer, and I will catch you soon in another video. Bye.